Welcome back to Sam's crazy world. This is an image on A4, which is slightly larger than the normal A5 ones that I do. It looks a bit like somebody with a donut head, which makes me feel hungry. This was from the 13th and is a combination of Y5 and Y6 of Gardner's classification of hieroglyphics, which is a game board and a game piece. I think the game board is something like im, which could also be like amun, similar sound. And then the game piece, I think, is something like ib, but ab is also dance and heart. So I kind of thought that the game piece and the board, because they represent dance and rejoice, it could also be like the dancer and the dance floor. I came down from heaven and I danced on the earth idea. And I haven't found a good resource for like decoding this stuff yet, I guess because a lot of it is sort of written in different places and guessed at maybe. But I came across the idea of a board game called like Mihan, a protective deity who calls around the sun god Ra during his journey through the night. So similar to the Ouroboros, and a bit like Snakes and Ladders. According to Wikipedia, the rules of the game are unknown, so we could make them up, right? I found several words for dance or hieroglyphs for dance, and it's closely linked to this idea of rejoice. It's often used at festivals and temples. And I'm wondering about a shamanic sense of like dancing, whirling like a dervish type of thing, to embody or channel a spirit, and the idea of the different steps having some kind of specific meaning that I haven't quite worked out yet, but reminds me similar to like rhythm in poetry. So the top bit that has ended up being a body is the game piece, the dancer, and then the bottom bit is the board, which I guess is the dance floor, but it looks like a boat/water. So that evokes the idea of noon, and somehow by dancing bringing something out of the noon waters. If there was a prize for talking giblets, I would get it by now, wouldn't I? So there's a donut face, that's me, because I am a donut and I eat too many of them. I don't really, but I've got fat chops. It kind of looks a bit like there's people or things around there. I can't quite make it out from this view. It might be a series of frogs. So in the main body, there's an allusion to a large breast here just on the side. But there's also like squiggles and symbols in there. Included on the right hand side, there's like a person looking in. It's almost like looking in on the breast, but it's actually a window. And then there's some other bits and bobs down below that, which looks like a reclined animal. The way the arm is on the hip looks a bit like the tea bread bun. The bottom half there, so it's the game board, but it's the boat. This looks like there's a figurehead. On the other side, there's a bird, I guess like the phoenix erupting out of the water. And then that's either water or like a large whale. So I like this one for its simplicity. And it's a reminder that I am a donut. Thanks for listening.